Jade Rhodes. I'm a certified hypnotherapist and creator of Lilith Path Hypnotherapy and Lilith Path Regression Therapy. In this Dark Moon Lilith introduction, I will discuss the archetype and energy of this placement as we interact with it within Lilith Path Hypnotherapy. I will not be discussing the astronomy. However, if you are interested in that aspect, I have information about it on my site, jaderhodes.com. And as is tradition, my dog is sleeping under my desk, so I want to note that if you hear any snoring, snorting, creature sounds, it is my dear dog. All right, so Dark Moon Lilith. Dark Moon Lilith is where we begin to explore and deepen into our darkness and true desire, as she reveals our subconscious motivations that we may not have been aware of previously. This placement represents an objective, primal, and detached instinct that seeks to be interacted with beyond the dualistic realms that house our physical and mental spheres. What does that mean? It means to go beyond your conditioned judgments and responses. Let them go as you explore this placement. Dark Moon Lilith reveals where you dance with your unwise decisions, usually subconsciously made, and perhaps even where you may have abused others with your power. And she brings to your awareness where you have made painful misjudgments in life, heartbreaking misjudgments in life. Her intention in this is to reveal where you have a conditioned resistance that represses and deflects the energy of the unfulfilled desire away from its originally intended channel, or is attempted to be brought through a channel that is blocked with egoic emotional static, essentially distorting the pure expression. The energy of repression that persists when you feel that you cannot follow your desires or give yourself permission to do what your soul calls you to do, it begins to create a murkiness in your mind and an incongruency within your energetic field. Therefore, Dark Moon Lilith returns you to your original desire, to the original desire, by bringing you deeper into ego, into your more self-centered, self-absorbed illusions, so that you not only realize what it is you need to clear, but so that you can clear that part of yourself that desires to hold on to the shame and the fear due to your conditioning, because repressed pain paralyzes your conscious growth. Lilith guides you to express the pain, to release yourself from it. She guides you into growing beyond your habitual patterns of subconscious conditioning. And she can also guide you on the most potent channel in expressing that pain in a way that is empowering to you. So to understand the how and the where of Dark Moon Lilith's expression within you, refer to your natal chart. The sign placement reveals the personality of this energy, and the house placement is the area in life where this energy is being expressed. And if you'd like to explore what that means for your specific sign and house placement, I invite you to explore my Lilith Path Hypnotherapy library, where there are videos for Lilith in the signs and Lilith in the houses. There is a video for each sign and each house. However, these videos are on the overall Lilith energy within the sign and house. So for a more specific reading of how the 3 Lilith placements express in a specific sign and house that is unique to you, I invite you to book the Lilith Path Hypnotherapy journey, as that is where we explore these placements with more depth and with more specificity towards how they pertain to you in the season of life that you are in. So Dark Moon Lilith exposes your mental and emotional immaturities and creates space between what you viscerally feel, what your truth is, and what you have been conditioned to feel or believe. So within the sphere that is created, Dark Moon Lilith brings you deeper into an emotional maturity, an emotional maturing process, by channeling your emotions into a higher vibrational expression, into higher centers. So bringing you into the realms of objective space of your primal and detached instinct. It is in the space where you touch into the part of yourself that is unconditioned. Dark Moon Lilith brings you into connection with that aspect of yourself that was never touched, that is beyond duality. And this reconnection allows you to remember a deep aspect of your truth. And I believe each one of us maintains a part, even if it's just a sliver, that does not get touched. It does not get conditioned because it cannot be conditioned. It is beyond duality. There is always this aspect within you that you have maintained that holds your truth. And you will continue to maintain this aspect of yourself and carry this deep truth with you your whole life through. You hold it within yourself. And it may be buried under layers of conditioning or forced beliefs and patterns and judgments, but it is always there. It remains true to itself and true to you. And Dark Moon Lilith holds the lessons of moving beyond duality so that you may live more deeply from the soul, from your truth. Dark Moon Lilith guides you through all the static to bring you to this part of yourself. And she brings you even further by guiding you on how to express this aspect of yourself that is true and empowering. That is the true and full expression of your power. So, if you feel called to deepen into your Lilith Path journey, then I warmly invite you into Lilith Path Hypnotherapy Initiation. You can learn more about Lilith Path Hypnotherapy at my site, jaderhodes.com. And if you have any questions or if you'd like to book a consultation, you can email me at hello@jaderodes.com. And to stay connected, you can find me on Instagram at Jade Rhodes and here on YouTube, Jade Rhodes Hypnotherapy. I warmly invite you to subscribe. And with that, from my heart, thank you for being here. And I wish you a beautiful day.